Hi, I'm Kerry from Rutland Cycling. For me and most other triathletes, transition is the fourth discipline of triathlon, and it can be one of the most bewildering for a beginner. There are a few really important rules for the transition area, and even after competing in many triathlons, I still worry about making sure that I do everything in the right order and don't get disqualified. Let's look at 3 vital pieces of the transition puzzle to help you go into transition confidently and come out super fast.
Oh dear, now here's the first very important thing you need to know. You can't take your swimming clothes off in the transition area. It's fine to swim in trunks or a costume, but what you start in, you stay in. Okay, Will, let's try that again. So there's the second problem. Did you spot it? You must always put your helmet on and fasten it off before you take the bike off the rack. It doesn't matter where you leave your helmet on the bike. You could leave it on the floor, you can leave it on the front of the bike. I personally like that because it reminds you not to set off without it. Okay, Will, over to you again. Okay, this is called the mount line. You're not allowed to get on your bike until you're completely over this line. It actually doesn't matter if you want to run a little bit further to have a bit more room, if it's crowded near this line, as long as you don't jump on before you're completely across it. So let's try that again, Will. So far so good. Will's out on his ride now, but he'll be back any time. In fact, I think I can see him approaching now and getting off the bike, but not making it before he crosses the line. Just like we had a mount line, we also have a dismount line. Very often, this is the same place. And just as you couldn't hop onto the bike before the line, you must be completely off your bike before you cross back to the other transition side. It doesn't matter if you hop off a bit early if you're nervous of stopping on time, as long as you're completely off your bike before you wheel it across. That's fine. So let's see that again, Will. Oh dear, it's that helmet again. The dismount was fine, but just like you had to have your helmet on your head before you remove the bike from the rack and fully fastened, you need to leave it on your head before you put the bike back on the rack. And that means you can't start to even unbuckle it either to save a bit of time. So I'm sorry, Will, but one more time.
Thanks, Mary. So let's summarise those important transition rules. No nudity in transition. What you swim in, you stay in. Your helmet needs to go on your head before you take your bike off the rack. Run or walk your bike all the way over the mount line before you hop on. Dismount fully before you cross the dismount line on your way back into transition. Don't start removing your helmet until your bike is safely on the rack. So, now you've successfully negotiated transition without any penalties, it's shoes on and off you go. If you're new to triathlon and you're looking for more advice and tips, we've got lots more videos and guides to help you at rutlandcycling.com/triathlon. And if you're looking for a triathlon bike, tri clothing or equipment, we now stock a full range online at rutlandcycling.com. Or you can come and try before you buy at our giant store at Rutland Water. Good luck with your next triathlon.